Hey y'all, it is your girl Michaela Janae back here with another client hair tutorial. Today we will be doing a ponytail, and this ponytail is going to be a little different because I'll actually be putting in a drawstring ponytail for the first time. I've never actually used one, but it was super simple, super easy, and it's one that can be found at the beauty supply store. It was inexpensive, so I want to come on here and give you guys a little review and demo. So my client's hair was already straightened, but I went in and did a little soft press because she was just in the humidity and some of the roots had puffed up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to go through and do. Just go through and press the roots, make sure everything is nice and smooth for the application of this ponytail. So me and this client actually decided on doing a little design in the front of her head. We decided to do a ponytail. I am going to be doing a stitch braid technique. I actually do have a tutorial on this hack, how to do stitch braids easily, no stress, no hassle. So that's what you see me doing with these rubber bands. I'm just going to create a nice braid and then we can move on to slicking all of the hair up. So one thing I've learned when it comes to doing ponytails, drawstring, regular wraparound ponytail, anything, I like to slick up and do it in sections, because that is the way you can make sure there are no lumps, there are no any bumps in the hair. You can make sure everything is nice and smooth by doing it in sections. So I like to use several different rubber bands and make sure that things are tight and secure. And I'm going in with my Got To Be spray and my rat tail comb and my dryer, making sure there are no flyaways and no little fraying hairs. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. Now y'all, please excuse all of my back being in the way. I'm still figuring out how I need my camera set up when I'm trying to look in the mirror and see what I'm doing. So please excuse that, but right here I'm just working with some edge designs. Whenever it comes to ponytails with some type of design, I like to swoop the edges up a little bit. So that is what I'm doing before I put the last section of the hair in the ponytail. So as you can see, I do the back in about 2 sections and I do the sides separately. So right now I'm putting in the final ponytail, but make sure when you're doing this method that you're always asking your client, okay, is this too tight? Do you have any tension? Are you going to get a headache? Some people like tight hairstyles and some do not. So make sure you are keeping that contact with your client, knowing how they feel, because they have to walk around with this hairstyle and you don't want them walking around with a migraine. So now you see me just braiding up her ponytail and then putting it in a small bun. Make sure your bun is as small as possible. It's going to help when you apply the drawstring ponytail. So right now I'm putting a small black rubber band on her bun to secure it. You can also use a bobby pin, but like I said, certain things like bobby pins can annoy the client, so I try to use as few as possible. So now I'm going in with the ponytail. The ponytail comes with a clip in the front, a clip in the back, and the drawstring, of course. So I'm securing the clip in the front and the clip in the back, and then I am pulling the drawstring, and it was really easy to use. It's really simple. It took a couple minutes. So for anyone who's not a hairdresser, if you just want to apply this ponytail at home, that is okay, and it is easy to use. There are not many user errors that can occur. It should be quick and simple. So I'm just taking that drawstring and wrapping it around. Once again, make sure your client is not irritated by how tight you pull it. And then I'm just using a bobby pin to secure it in her ponytail. So once you have it secured, the ponytail should be in place. You should be able to tug on it, flip it around, swing it, and it should not come off. So now you're going to see me use a little bit of spritz, because back in the day that is what they had and that is what they use, and spritz works just as well as the Got To Be. I'm using that spritz and the dryer to just make sure all of her nape hair is up. Now I'm taking a piece of the drawstring ponytail and wrapping it around. This part is actually completely optional. You don't have to do this, but this gives it more of that regular I went to the hairstylist ponytail look, and I feel like it really made the look come together. So I did appreciate this part of it, and I also just secured that with a bobby pin also, but this really brought it together and I loved this part of the look and the ponytail. And another little hairstylist tip I have when it comes to applying drawstrings ponytails to make them look as natural as possible is kind of bobby pinning them in, making it more narrow to where it doesn't fan out to the sides of your client's head or your own head. Now that is a look that some people like, but not everyone likes that look. But this is the finished result. She loved it, I loved it, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. And I would definitely give this ponytail 5 stars if you're looking for a cheap, inexpensive salon quality ponytail at home.